Hey guys, Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. Talking about draw strokes today, making dry fire interesting. You shouldn't have just one way to start your position from your draw stroke. Should be multiple ways, and you should make your dry fire more interesting because otherwise you're not going to continue on with it. It needs to have novelty, it needs to be complex, it needs to be interesting. So these are some positions that I practice frequently and try to get good at, and I'm going to do them from fastest to slowest. Okay? And I try to do 3 to 5 sets of these to warm up in the morning. Keeps all my draw strokes and good things. Now, if I had a strong side holster, the only change would be that I would cup the strong side holster and be able to draw it out, or my hands would stay up and I'd trace myself to the rib. But otherwise, everything's going to be very similar in the start position. So I'll be going from appendix. Okay. All right, gun's empty. Safe to practice now. Okay, so here's the first one, and of course the fastest and the one that causes the most trouble in the training world is the hands down position. I already have the shirt. Some people feel like it's telegraphing, but remember, competitive equity means that what we're trying to do is make sure everybody starts from the same position. I stand like this frequently, so it's one that I practice. It is the fastest for sure for appendix. Okay, from this position, relax the hands, relax the body. You already have the shirt, and move. So that's the fastest. Second fastest is hands up, managing an unknown contact. Somebody's close to me, I'm talking to him, hand drops down, and draw the gun. Now I see about a 1/10 difference in my time, sometimes 2/10. That's what that costs me, but it is a bit more fumbly. You have to be better with that portion of grabbing the shirt. The next one is an in-between kind of a hybrid position, hand on the phone, or it's busy. What I do is I take my right hand, pass it off, and then I go at the same pace. So since my hand is near the shirt, I use my right hand to pass it to my left, and that allows me to be a little quicker in that position. Next position from that is hands by my side. Hands are good, by my side, and just do the draw. All right. Next slowest position is hands behind my back, which I stand this way sometimes, so I have to draw from this position too. Looks good so far. All right, those are the hand positions. Now, I do kind of a hybrid where I'm just kind of talking and I'm moving my hands a little bit, and I do a draw from there. So wherever my hands are, I do a draw. Final 2 positions are one-handed draw positions, so I'm going to do the primary hand only here. I'm just going to grab my shirt. Okay, and that being the second slowest one, takes a little bit longer from concealment to get to the gun and get it out. And it also takes a little bit of time to settle the sights, so that's fine. And then the slowest draw I have is I'm going to draw with my support hand only. So I put my primary hand someplace safe. I have to use my legs for this one. Watch the draw. Up, clamp with the knees, rotate it, and I'm on target. Can usually do that one under 2 seconds somewhere. So I've gone from somewhere in the 0.9 regions up to 2 seconds. All acceptable. It covers a calamity of errors. Now, other portions of my draw that I think are exciting and important is I draw to different ready positions too. Draw to a low ready, finger off the trigger. Draw to a high ready, over the muzzle. Draw to fighting positions. A little hard on my wall behind me. And then draw to compression. That'll keep it interesting. And that's what we want above all, is we want some interest, we want some novelty, we want some complexity. The brain requires that. And do as many different draws as you can. So let me know if I missed any. Put them in the comments. They're all pretty much similar though. Either my hands are here, or they're a mix, or they're in motion. And you should do as many different draws as you can. Sometimes in the competitive world, they have really unique start positions, and it's something you ought to look at. It would be good for you, because once we focus and we say, I can only do it from my best position, what happens is we get very inhibited and creates a lot of tension. And then everything has to be perfect, or else we're likely to start over, and we have to avoid that at all costs. We need to be able to just doing whatever we're doing, draw the gun, and be ready to go. Okay? I hope that'll help you guys. It's helped me a lot in my draw stroke, and having par times for each of these is really interesting. Let me know what your par times are. I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant, and as always, measure, refine, and perform.